Hey YouTube friends, thanks for joining me for another John Gary TV YouTube exclusive workout. And today I am doing what I'm calling a step-by-step workout. So I'm just picking a few exercises, and what we're gonna do is start with the regression of those exercises and then take it step by step to the progression of those exercises until we're doing the full thing or close to the full thing. We're gonna get started. We're gonna be doing exercises that focus on the front of the body, then the back of the body, and then the side of the body. If you would hit the like button, I would really appreciate it, and also subscribe to our channel. And let's get started. We're gonna begin with what I call the hundreds variation. So the hundreds exercise is the first exercise in the mat work, and we're gonna do some variations on it. I'm gonna begin with just a simple, kind of like a crunch, but it's also known as a chest lift or an ab prep. I'm gonna start supporting my head with my hands and take my feet on the mat right in line with my sit bones. From here, inhale through the nose every time you inhale, and then exhale like you're blowing through a straw. So breathe in through the nose, and then as you exhale, you're gonna flex up. And the goal is to keep the hips square, meaning not hike one or the other, and not tip the pelvis, keep it level. And then lower back down. And exhale up, and inhale back down. So I'm just supporting my head with my hands right now. So this is great for people who tend to feel all this work in the neck. Once your neck muscles fatigue, you can just support your head with your hands. I don't want to pull with my hands. I just want to rest my head in it to take the stress off of the neck and to bring that focus into the abdominals. And let's do 3 more. Exhale up. I think of sliding my rib cage toward my pelvis in front. 2 more. And 1 more, then we're just gonna add on. So what I'm gonna do now is as I come up, I lift one leg toward me in tabletop and lower it back down, and then alternate the other leg, exhaling up still and inhaling to lower. Exhale, come up and inhale to lower. Make it nice and slow and controlled, and get that little squeeze of the abdominals at the top, and then back down, and again, up, and down. And let's do 1 more on each leg, and come back down, and up. And now we're gonna add both legs together. So you can bring the legs together here, and keep going, bring them both into tabletop, and come back down. Now, as you come up here, you're adding work to your hip flexors, as you bring your legs up, and also to the abdominals. What I don't want to do is pull my hips toward my ribs. I want to lift my legs, moving at the hip joint, but not sinking into the mat with my lower back. So I'm flexing my upper back, and I'm flexing my hips, and I'm really challenging those abs. The breath stays the same. You're still exhaling to come up, and inhaling down. Now I'm going to come up, exhale up, and then I'm going to reach the legs out long. I'm going to bring them back in, and I'm gonna lower the feet down and lower the upper body down. So we're just adding that bend and stretch of the legs. Exhale up, inhale, reach out, exhale, come in, and lower back down. Again, come on up, and reach away, bring them in, and lower down. Let's do 1 more like that. Exhale up, slowly, inhale, reach, exhale, bring them in, inhale, lower down. Now we're gonna add 1 more thing. Exhale up, inhale, reach. Now with the legs straight, exhale, lift them up. Inhale to lower, draw them back in, keep the breath flowing, and then lower down. Again, come up into that tabletop position with your legs, then reach them long. Lift them up, lower them down, bring them in, and take everything down. Let's do it 1 more time. Come on up, and reach out, draw them up straight, whoops, and lower down. And we can't end on a bad one. We have to do another one because I messed up. Come on, up, reach out. Come with me. Lift the legs and lower. Come into tabletop and lower down. Okay, now next we're gonna come over onto our front. So that was really anterior. We're gonna work posterior here, and I'm gonna do some steps up to swimming. The first thing we're gonna do is called Superman. So arms are reaching out above my head. Legs are open about hip distance or even a little bit wider, and turn your legs out. Now, exhale, and then as you inhale, you're gonna lift up the thighs and the chest. The arms will come with you. And then lower back down as you exhale. So we're just getting used to that start position. Lift up and exhale down. And again, inhale, lift and exhale down. Let's do 3 more. Lift up and down. Make sure you're lifting your thighs. You're not bending your knees. You're keeping the legs really long and you're lifting the thighs up so you feel the glutes working. And again, lift and lower. Now stack your hands, put your forehead on your hands, and lift your thighs. Let's just do the leg part of swimming. So flutter the legs. You want to move your thighs rather than moving from the knee joint, move from the hip. So inhale for 5 counts, head resting on your hands. Exhale for 5 counts. Can you feel the glutes? Inhale for 5 counts. Exhale for 5 counts. 1 more. Breathe in for 5. And exhale for 5. Reach both legs long and up and lower them down. Now let's do just the upper body. So lift your chest and arms. Hold it there. Legs stay active, but they're not lifting. And flutter your arms. Breathe in for 5. And exhale for 5. Breathe in for 5. And exhale for 5. Hold that body steady, breathing in through the nose. Exhaling like you're blowing through a straw, then reach everything and lower to the mat. Now we're going to add all of that together. So lifting up, thighs, chest, arms. Flutter, alternating, breathing in for 5. And exhale for 5. Breathe in, 5 whole counts. And exhale. 2 more sets, breathe in. And exhale. 1 more, breathe in. And exhale. Now reach everything long and up. And lower down. Just come onto your side so that your back lines up with the back of the mat. Rest your head on your bottom arm and hinge your legs forward here. Make sure that you've got some space between your oblique muscle and the mat. Stack your hips. Lift the top leg up, and we're going to do our side kick. So you're going to come forward with your foot flexed. You'll pulse it twice. Then you'll reach back with the foot pointed and just 1 reach. So forward, inhale, 1, 2, reach it back. Come forward, pulse, 1, 2, reach it back. Again, 1, 2, exhale back. Coming forward and reach it back. Let's do a couple more here. And reach. 1 more like this and reach. Now, just take your hand and rest your head on the bottom hand and take your top hand on top of your head. Rest the legs down for a second and let's focus on what we're going to be doing with the body. You're going to breathe in, and then as you exhale, you're going to pull your rib cage up off the mat here. So you're going to be leaning on that elbow. You're going to get your lats and your obliques. And it's a tiny side bend, but it's effective. Can you feel it? And lift. Exhale, 2. And lower down. And 3. And down. And 4. And down. Think of pulling up, not pushing up. So pull up from the center here. And down. Now lift the leg. Bring it forward. Pulse twice. Inhaling. Now as you exhale, reach the leg back and lift the ribs. And again, come forward for 2. Breathing in. Now exhale, lift. And again, come forward and reach back. 3 more. Come forward and reach back. Bottom foot is anchored on the ground and forward and back. We've got 1 more here. Come forward, reach back, stretch the leg out and lower down. Let's flip over to the other side and even ourselves out with that series. So head on your arm, spine lined up with the back of the mat, legs hinged forward so your feet are at the front of the mat and flexed. Lift the top leg up, come forward for 2, and reach it back. And again, inhale forward, and exhale back. We're trying to keep the hips stacked here, and not let them roll forward or back. Come forward, and reach, shoulders and neck relax, forward, and reach, and forward, and reach back. Now, just lower that leg, take your hand under the side of your head, and your other hand on the other side of your head. Breathe in, and as you exhale, lift the rib cage up away from the mat and then bring it back down on the inhale. Exhale, lift, and bring it back down. And again, pull and lift up, and lower down. Let's do it again. Lift up, and down. 2 more times. Exhale up, inhale down. Really feeling the obliques and the lats here, lifting. And now lift that leg, and let's add the leg and the torso together. So pulse forward for 2, exhale, lift as you reach back. Inhale forward for 2 pulses, exhale 1, reach back and lift the ribs. And again, forward, and lift, 3 more. Inhale, exhale, lift, 2 more. Come forward, reach back, lift, and 1 more time. Coming forward, reach back, lift, and lower down. That's it, guys. Before you leave me, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see workouts like this, but full length, 50 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour long, go to johngarytv.com. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.